And for Greeny, Monica McNutt is here, Jessica Mendoza is here. We got Jay Will, we got Seth Greenberg to talk some hoops. And guys, let's start with the finish of the night. And it was the Lakers visiting Chicago, taking on the Bulls. Pick it up in the third. Lakers up 8. Luka, throw it up to LeBron James. He throws it down. Now we fast forward to the third now. Lakers up 13. Luka's going to get this one back from Dalton Connect. He knocks down his three. He had 25 in this game. Hey, Lakers were up 16 after 3, led by as many as 18. So we go to the 4, 12 seconds to play. Bulls down by 5. Patrick Williams, corner 3, count it. LeBron, he's going to inbound it. It's stolen by Josh Giddey. He finds Kobe White. He knocks down the 3. Bulls score 6 points in 6 seconds. They lead by 1. So 6 seconds remaining. Lakers down 1. Doncic inbounds. Bulls radio. Sound full.
Holding and looking at play to Reeves. Works on Williams to the rim. And the layup is good. 3.3 left. 117, 116 Lakers. Williams to Giddey over the midcourt line. There he goes. Midcourt. Oh! It's good! It's good! It's good! Bulls win! Bulls win! Bulls win! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Josh Giddey, I love you!
It was an unbelievable ending. Giddey, the first Bulls player with a triple-double and a game-winning buzzer beater. He had 25, 14, and 11. LeBron had 17 points, 12 assists, but the Bulls win it by 2, 119, 117. Take a listen to Giddey and Coach Redick after the game.
I never made a game winner before. I made a couple layups to put us up with a couple seconds left, but a walk-off like that from half court I've never done before. So I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but I'll take this one tonight.
I guess what's the immediate reaction from that?
Devastation. It's a hell of a way to lose a basketball game.
Yeah, the Lakers, first team to win, lose on a game-winning buzzer beater on consecutive nights since the Hornets did it back in '92. LA was leading by 16 points heading into the fourth quarter. Largest blown lead entering a fourth quarter since December of '96 to the same Bulls. But those Bulls had MJ, Pippen, Rodman back then. All right, so Monica McNutt, Jay Will, Tim McMahon here with us. Monica, give me your reaction to the way the Lakers lost that lead. Again, 5 points, 10 seconds left. It was the lead.
Yeah, so I'm going to go pro Bulls on this one. Josh Giddey obviously hits a huge shot, y'all, but I also think Kobe White had a big-time fourth quarter as well. 4 assists that were huge in terms of getting his team 12 points in addition to the points that he scored. I believe he had 15 in the fourth. So I think the Bulls trying to figure it out and leave the season with some positive things to build upon for next year. It's really been an up and down year for them. So I'm going to go Bulls on that one as far as the young guys starting to put it together. And Josh Giddey has been on quite the stretch, actually, in terms of the numbers that he's been put up. But for the Lakers, can't allow some of that stuff to happen.
Tim, how do you compare the end of the game last night compared to what the Lakers had done the night before?
Yeah, for LeBron, it was an all-caps GOAT moment in Indiana and a lowercase GOAT sequence there in Chicago. I mean, just really shocking to see one of the smartest basketball players of all time have these kind of blunders to, put his team in position to lose a game that they had sealed. I mean, as he said, a horrible turnover, just completely inexcusable. Give Josh Giddey credit. His game's flowing like his hair right now. I mean, the walk-off buzzer beater from half court, capping a triple-double. He's playing out of his mind. But I don't know what's going on with the mind of LeBron James here. These are not the kind of clips that he's going to use in his podcast with Steve Nash coming up. Mind the game did not happen last night for the Lakers in Chicago.
Jay Will?
I think it's safe to say, guys, this was probably the Lakers' worst loss of the year. When you give up 44 points in the fourth quarter, 11 of the Bulls' 19 made threes were made in the fourth quarter, an 18-point lead, 6 points in 6 seconds. And just that sequence down the stretch of LeBron James over-indexing on a side out-of-bounds pass, leads to a corner 3 by Patrick Williams, and then the inbounds pass where, if anything, you don't telegraph the pass, you don't throw the ball to the corner, These are a lot of things that they declare. I'm really concerned about the Lakers. I know it's 10 games in 15 days, but just the amount of points we've seen them give up. And the Luka Doncic thing, you guys have heard Monica and I talk about this. Like, we're getting to the point of the season where I know what he brings to the table offensively. Everybody knows what that is. But defensively, he is going to be targeted. And if you can't get a higher level of effort from him when these playoffs start, then that's what you're going to see teams target possession after possession after possession. And we're going to be talking about that until we're blue in the face.
So this is my thing, Jay, because you're right. We've talked about this a lot. And I think the early conversation when the trade goes down about his opportunity to learn under LeBron James, and even you and I getting into the nuances of the word choices about the dynamics. But the bottom line is they need to be excellent teammates to one another. I do wonder about the accountability from both LeBron James, BC, and from head coach J.J. Redick in terms of establishing, hey, we need you to be X as far as a baseline. And I know, McMahon, you spent a ton of time with him in Dallas, and it was a similar conversation.
Yeah, and the conversation with Jason Kidd was often about, we need you to participate on defense. And look, Luka has had moments where he has been a significant contributor to a very good defense during his career, when the Mavericks went to the Western Conference Finals in 2022. Certainly last year, he can be a very good help defender. He's got great hands. Obviously, he has a great basketball mind. You have to protect him on the perimeter, and he has to do his part. It can't be ole, ole, ole. And this is a challenge for Luka, obviously. You know, this is part of the conditioning concerns. As Jay Will said, 10 games in 15 days. Let's cut a little bit of slack here. Fatigue, obviously, is a factor here as well. He's got the ball in his hands so much, he's got to pick and choose when he's going to use his energy. But it's also a challenge for J.J. Redick, your buddies, the player-coach dynamic. You said you could coach him hard. He said he was willing to have direct communication. That's necessary right now.
Hey, Jay Will, how concerned are you? Because the Lakers have 9 games left. 6 of them are against West contenders. Talking about OKC, Houston, Golden State, and Memphis.
You're not going to call for the schedule, BC? This is what you're supposed to ask for the schedule on the screen.
I'm just saying.
Put up 8:39.
There we go. Come on,
Cindy,
Jay.
bring it up. I'm just saying, bring it up. How concerned are you when you talk about the Lakers and their standings going forward?
Well, I think you're going to get a lot of condensed games down the stretch, and I think playoff seedings and matchups matter. We talk about it every single day on the show. And also, just to add on to Tim's point, Brian, is that 2 things, Tim. When you're in Dallas, even if you gave effort, you can press up as a guard on the perimeter. You can know that you're safe when you have guys like Derek Lively or Gafford behind you, right, to protect you at the rim. As a guard, everybody knows that. I got bigs that can block the sun. It makes a difference with how I apply pressure. And also with the way JJ runs a lot of scat off of 3-point shooters, the conditioning down the stretch, those 2 things, the ability to get off the ball, run, and chase down shooters off the 3-point line, that's what we're watching for Luka Doncic. We know what he can do offensively, but those 2 things defensively will determine the altitude of the Lakers.
That was the finish of the night. Let's go to the game of the night, and it was the